And batteries are both on.
Copy.
Ready to connect.
I'm slave, ready when you are.
On.
On.
Both sync.
Roger.
You do top, I'll do bottom. Oh, or the way around. You do bottom, I'll do top. Go. It's fine. APU starting.
Roger. I'll take comms 1228.
Roger.
VF2 selected.
Copied.
2200 set on the squawk. And yeah, what? 8000.
Roger, same. Hang on, I've just got to do it again.
Local QNH 1013.
Fuel?
I got 7960.
Yeah, cool, that's correct. Start blue sky.
What flight level should we set?
I've set 360, we should be able to achieve that, and we're quite light.
Copy. Blue sky started.
QNH what?
1013.
Set. Ready to do FMC?
Copy.
Showing everything managed.
Yep, roger.
Init page.
Yep,
Do you want to do it?
can do. iOS aligns.
Confirmed. Confirmed, yeah, right.
Selecting.
Loaded.
Loaded.
Just connecting to Vatsim.
Copy.
Leg 10, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Connected.
Right. Hopefully you're connected to super server. Confirm. Scratch pads.
Yeah, that's fine. If you still get issues with ghosting, it might be because we're on a different version of the sim.
Fair enough. Confirm.
Yes, 8. Yep.
Next page. 250535.
Confirmed. No negative, it's not 8.5, we're on 7.96. I don't know if it'll let you put that in, so you might have to just put 7.9 in.
Happy?
Yep. Yep.
Happy?
Yeah, confirmed.
Winds are at 36014, runway 34.
Runway 34, yes, and our first fix would be... Hang on, let me look on charts, stand by. Don't know if I've got the one for it yet. Oh no, I have, because we had it yesterday. It's the destination I haven't got. Mykonos departures off 3-4. What's our first fix? Varix.
Yes.
We'll go for the Varix 1 Charlie if it's available. Yes, there we go.
Third one down?
Yep.
Selected.
Insert.
Inserted.
Nope, it's not. Oh, there you go. Yeah, took a second to catch up. Did you press insert after you'd said it?
No, I pressed it at the same time.
Okay, no worries. It might take a second. Okay, do you want us to do the arrival as well?
Yep, can do. Stand by. Just getting my charts up.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. Got to download that. Just downloading it. IRS looks like it's aligned now.
Yep, it's a loads.
Cool. At least you don't need push here. It's about where I parked it yesterday, isn't it?
Pretty much so.
Right, arrivals, we're going to be into 3-5, aren't we? Where are we via? What's our last fix?
Vardy.
Yeah, let's see what we got. Go for an RNAV. There is no ILS.
Yep, can do.
Just seeing if we can, hang on. Don't know if we can, hang on. Star 3-5. Can't see any of the initial.
Vardy 1 Juliet.
Where are you looking?
Which one did I select? It's the stars 1 by 2. It's the second one down. 620.
Okay. Vardy 1 Juliet, where would that, where does that take us? Does that go to there and then left? And then right? To BTAC. Is there any more direct? Hang on.
Vardy 1 Tango. Oh, but that still takes us to directs. So
Yeah,
it goes Vardy all the way down left hand turn from 10 DME from KRK, left hand turned in onto directs. Well, before directs, and then return right onto directs to bring us in.
and direct we can start, yeah, from there we can start the, that's probably a shorter one, because Betax is further around that arc. That's what the other one
Yeah.
wants to do. So go for, what's the SID? Star, sorry?
The star would be Vardy 1 Tango.
But it's RNAV 3-5 in it we're doing.
Yeah.
For me it's loads. Middle one,
Confirmed.
and then that's via direct.
Yep, confirmed.
All good?
Happy?
I've inserted it. Sorry, I was doing it because I knew you were looking at the charts to figure it out.
That's alright. Distance 312.
Confirmed. UTC is completely wrong at the minute. I got it at 0050 for arrival.
Yeah, same.
That's just because we're not moving. I think we haven't got any discounts, have we? No, we're good. What time you got in cockpit? I got 10:34:24.
I got 10:35:34.
About a minute out. It's fine. We can live.
Yeah.
Okay, we're happy to do before start checklist then.
Yeah, cool. ATC clearance.
Oh, hang on, I haven't checked if we need to. No, there's no one.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Start up and push back clearance.
Obtained.
Frost levers.
Set. Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Beacon light.
We'll switch that on now. On.
Transponder.
Confirm set your side 2200.
And standby selected.
Roger.
APU bleeds.
It's on.
Before start checklist complete.
Roger. We'll go ahead and start engine 1 first.
Starting engine 1.
Engine 1 is starting.
Confirmed.
You haven't got any axes set to throttle mixture or anything, have you?
Nope.
Good, because that can cause issues in jets, because as soon as you touch it, it kills the jet. Figured that out the hard way a few times.
Yep, me too.
Just removing all the external powers and wheel chocks and stuff.
Copy. Good start on engine 1, start on engine 2.
Gotcha. Now what can we do with GSX at this point?
Well, nothing really. You could load it to do the push back start back, but you'd say no push. You just do it yourself, and then you just all you have is this, the support vehicles around you. That would be it.
We'll have a follow me. Why not? I got a follow me vehicle coming.
Sure.
If you select one as well, it'll stop in the same place until we move.
No, I'd be good. It's your taxi anyway, so I'll just let you do it for your visual purposes. But obviously on arrival, I'll probably have the marshal guiding me in.
Okay,
so if you want to, you could have it selected as well, so you see it.
Yeah, as long as we select the same thing, we'll both see it. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a good start on both engines.
As long as either the object we're bringing up is static, or we're static when we bring a moving object up, so that it stops, comes to the same position before we move, sort of thing. We'll be in sync. Okay. After start checklist.
APU bleeds.
I've switched off.
Ground spoilers.
Armed.
Rudder trim.
0.
Flaps lever.
Set.
Pitch trim.
Set.
Ecam status.
Normal.
APU master.
Off.
Anti-ice.
I think we're good to have it off.
Copy. Ecam doors page.
All green.
Ground crew clearance.
Received.
After start checklist complete.
Have the taxi checklist, please.
Taxi clearance.
Obtained.
External lights.
Set for taxi.
Taxi error. Clear right.
Clear left just to follow me vehicle.
Parking brake.
It's released.
Thrust levers.
Idle for now.
Flight controls.
Full left.
Roger.
Full right.
Check.
Up.
Check.
Down.
Check.
Neutral.
Check.
Left.
Check.
Right.
Check. ATC clearance.
Obtained.
Takeoff data conditions.
V1's 92, VR is 120, and then we're looking for 125 as the V2.
Confirmed. FCU.
Set.
ATC codes.
Where's the follow me vehicle going? Jesus. He don't know, does he?
Nope.
Set. Oh, he might be following the default AVCAD, that's why.
Auto brake.
Select to RTO. He's just backing out my way and disappearing. Follow me vehicle's gone.
Vertical. Takeoff config button. I'll set it for you.
Thanks.
That's all in the green. Flight instruments.
All good.
Takeoff briefing.
Oh, I got some weird writing. You know, on your nav display where it says TA only, is the TA slightly bigger than the box it's in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. We're the same then. Maybe it's just the setting change. That's fine. So be a departure straight out. Where's the chart? Let's have a look. Stand by.
Just careful we don't roll off the end of the runway here, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I ain't got the end anywhere near. I'm on turning spot, yeah?
Yeah, I know, but I was just saying it because I thought you was going to look away.
Oh, no. I'll let you know when I want autopilot. Basically, any issues before V1, we reject the takeoff, check the brakes, call services if we need, and return to the terminal. Any issues after V1, we're getting airborne. We're going to climb out safely, and then attempt to fix the situation whilst returning to the airfield.
Copy. Whoa, 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 what you doing?
Oh no, I slipped. Hang on. Slipped on it. There we go.
Christ almighty. Before takeoff checklist. Takeoff and line up clearance.
Obtained and done.
Approach path clear of traffic.
Yeah, it was.
Transponder.
Set. For me, please.
It is set. Cabin crew, take your seats for a second departure.
Hey, I slipped on the throttle.
Engine mode selector.
Set normal.
External lights.
Are all set?
Yep. Sliding table.
Stowed.
Stowed. Before takeoff checklist complete.
Wonder.
Airspeed active.
Copy.
Thrusters set.
Roger. Hopefully I didn't just run out of runway because I used a little bit. Ah, what's happened?
Decel.
Yeah, stand by. Rejected takeoff. I don't know what happened there. My throttle was not idle. I did not reduce my throttle. Okay, we'll taxi back around and have another go. Fuel's more than sufficient. I'm going to do a turn on the runway. If we can go for before takeoff checklist and just reset to where we were, please. Where's your throttle at? I'm just wondering.
Mine's at idle.
Okay.
Are you happy with the brake temperatures currently?
Let's have a look.
I saw the wheel pages already set on for you.
Yeah, seen. We will wait until we on number 3. We'll make sure before we depart they're all on white arcs rather than green arcs.
Copy that. I put the brake fan on for us for now.
Thanks.
Yeah, brakes are reset.
I didn't reduce the throttle there, unless my throttle had its own little twitch. I wonder if it twitched and that kicked it in. So I was only just in ident or something. Let me just. I might tighten up my throttle resistance a bit. Alright, that's about as tight as I can get it. That might do it better then. Yeah, brake temp's too hot at the minute.
So, do you want the before takeoff checklist again?
Yes, please.
Takeoff and line up clearance.
Obtained.
Approach path clear of traffic.
Yes.
Transponders set TARA.
Thanks.
Cabin crew seats for your third takeoff. Engine mode selector.
That's the first rejected takeoff with that. Normal.
External lights.
Confirm set for me.
Yep, they're all set for takeoff. Sliding stable.
Mine's stowed.
Mine's stowed. Before takeoff checklist complete.
Thanks.
Yeah, we don't get many of those
No.
to be fair, do we?
That wasn't even on purpose either. But yeah, we
responded to it.
We responded at the correct point. We were just coming up to V1 as well. Okay, I'm going to sit here, brakes off. Hopefully we don't roll forward. We shouldn't. waiting for number 2 to come down.
What's your temperature showing at the moment?
220, 225, 215, 210. Oh,
Yeah.
yours? Yeah. What's the green arc mean? I'm not sure.
Well, I think it means we're okay.
Okay.
Because otherwise they would say,
Oh yeah.
you know, obviously your brakes are too
say
hot.
Brakes, yeah. We'll wait for the we'll wait for the green arc to disappear. I think white means you're like way below it, you're fine. Green means you're still okay, and then it goes orange and red.
Put the brake fans back on to help it.
Just leave it on. Don't know if it's just this airport that wants to basically it feels like it's slingshotting, boomeranging me the whole time. Wonder if it's because I've got SLI on and that's doing it at some airports. Obviously reducing the settings, I'll turn SLI off for the next flight and see whether it's any better. Because the frame rates are fine, it's just micro stuttering more than anything.
Yeah.
Okay, that green arc ain't disappearing. We'll go once we're below 200 on all brakes. I'm happy to take it. Take it on risk.
Unless you think that could be wear rather than heat, so to speak.
Possibly. No, I don't think it's wear. I think it is just heat. Because they are still quite. It's quite warm, isn't it?
Because all the others have been below that temperature and they've all gone white, where that green's now hit that temperature previously. Before we had this discussion,
yeah,
it's still staying green.
The number 3 was also had a green arc next to it before. It also had it, so. Right, we're below 200 on all. Brake fan off. Actually, we'll keep the brake.
Or if you want to, what we could do is that we do our departure, but leave the gear down for a minute or two, let some cooling it down naturally.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go for brake fan off and we'll let the brakes cool down to less than 100 degrees before we put it in.
Brake fans are off.
Okay. Ready?
Ready when you are.
Okay, setting thrust. Thrust set. Hopefully this time it works.
S-speed active.
Roger.
Thrust is set.
Yep.
Diesel.
Yeah, it did it again. It did it, then I reduced. What is going on there?
40 knots.
I'm wondering if it's your throttle interacting with it, because my throttle did not move at all then. Just put your throttle on max now.
Yeah, my throttle's on max.
Right, leave your throttle on max. We'll go again. Check fuel. Yeah, we've only burnt 300 kilos. I'm happy to go with the fuel we've got. Okay, we'll go again. Leave your throttle on max. If this works, then we know it's to do with that. Because I don't know, I think my throttle might have been on max. No, it wasn't. My throttle was on idle. So why is it interacting? That's strange.
Well, we had no issues of this type yesterday when I done the departure, did we?
Brakes up.
Yep, copy. Should we vacate the runway to let the brakes cool down rather than sitting on it? We are on Vatsim after all.
No one here.
You got plan G up?
No, but there's no one in range. Oh, my air traffic's doing its job though. Why? Is there someone here, is it? Or nearby? I haven't got.
No, I was just saying. Just
no, I haven't got plan G up, but I can't see anyone on TCAS anywhere near us. And no one's messaged on comms, have they? I don't even know what my my transmitter button is. Ah, left shift. Brakes are in the green again.
Am I just showing number 2 in the green?
Oh, there you go. They're getting hot because I'm using them. Yeah, hang on. Oh yeah, green's got the arc, sorry, but brakes are usable, I mean.
Do you want to put a text on Unicom anyway, just to make it anywhere attention?
Oh, can you not message? No.
No, I can't, not in the server, can I?
Okay, hang on.
Well, stand by, let me try it. Obviously, it's a new version, maybe we can. No, it can't.
Okay, keep wheel page up. Oh, I'm happy to take it on risk. You got your throttle full?
Yes, my throttle's on full. Stand by, don't go yet.
Okay.
Need to reconfigure the aircraft.
Okay. Okay.
Auto brakes set, all green. Ready when you are.
Thanks. Thrust set. Right, I'm not touching my throttle. Can you watch the throttle levers, see if they twitch?
Confirmed.
'Cause I'm wondering if...
Airspeed active, throttle
airspeed
set.
active. Right, it was just before V1 we got killed both times now. Okay.
There you go.
3 times in a row is not a... Did my throttle twitch?
Throttles didn't twitch.
Right, okay, what is happening here? Why is it rejecting the takeoff? It's like it's rejecting the takeoff itself. Okay, we're going to vacate.
What takeoff setting are you using?
Climb thrust?
We shouldn't be using climb thrust, we should be using full turbo, shouldn't we not? We haven't got a flex temp.
Ah, this might be it. Oh, this would be interesting. Because we've never done that before.
The aircraft's probably sensing we're not picking up enough thrust with the remaining runway available, so it's probably kicking us.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try a togger and I'll see if it suddenly works. I don't think we've ever done this situation before, where we haven't realised, because I didn't realise. I was setting climb thrust because I thought we had a flex temp. Well,
No, see, if you look at the takeoff page, there's no
yeah,
flex
I'm
temp
looking
set.
now. I just hadn't noticed that. So that might be it, because there's no flex temp set. Yeah, that could be it. What fuel we got? Okay, we've burnt 400 kilos of fuel. One more rejected takeoff. We're gonna have to return to the gate and calculate fuel again. Wow, this flight's taking a while. This is just a lot of taxiing.
Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest here. If I was a passenger in this plane and we've had 3 rejected takeoffs by now, I'd be absolutely bricking myself.
Oh well, at this point, in real life, the plane would return to the gate. Because the brakes have been too hot too many times, it would need a check. You'd be sitting at the gate with fire engines around you. Well, to be honest, no. A rejected takeoff 3rd time in a row, the runway would be closed. You'd stay on the runway. You'd wait for fire engines. You'd wait till they're completely cooled down, and then you'd vacate the runway, because there'd be clearly something wrong with the aircraft. But at this point, we've figured out it is pilot error. Well, we think.
Captain error.
Excuse me. You haven't noticed it either.
True.
Yeah. I make the error of not realising there's no flex temp. You make the error of not realising I've not realised. Because I've set climb thrust every time. Because I thought there were... But... Not realising... No, I know.
You'd be going twice, won't you? Not once.
Yeah.
Climb thrust is when we do the thrust reduction.
Yeah, exactly. So, that might be what's doing it. Because I'm going to MCT. And then back to climb thrust, because I keep going back because I keep missing it. But it's because there is no flex temp to go to, because I was looking. Right, what have we got on the brakes? Still too hot.
380, 385, 375, 370.
Okay. Once it's telling us they're no longer too hot, I'll look at departing. And we'll go Togger this time. I was thinking this runway ain't that long. How am I going to get off it with climb thrust only? Because it's rejecting us, like it should.
Right, bearing in mind we do have one aircraft approaching us.
Okay, how far away?
He is just coming into the terminal area of the airport.
Hey?
He's at 3,000 feet. He's coming in from the east.
Okay. Whereabouts?
Alpha Golf Juliet 108 from the east of our position.
Okay. Trying to look at him. Is he close, is he?
Like I said, he's in the terminal area on Plan G. He's well inside and his altitude's under 3,000 feet. So
Okay, he's probably on approach. Okay, keep the brake fan on. I'm happy to go. Are we set for takeoff? I'm going to take it on risk because at the minute we're in the way.
we are set for takeoff.
Okay, bike and brakes off. Togger, set.
Checked. Airspeed is active.
Confirmed. Oh, it's pulling.
Thrust is now set.
Roger.
V1,
Fucking
100 knots.
bastard of an aircraft. Roger, copied.
Rotate. V2. Positive rate of climb.
Roger.
We'll leave the gear down until
Yep.
you
Just
receive.
watch the speed. Needs to be below 250, that's all.
Yep, speed's just coming up to 170 knots.
Roger. I've autopilot on.
Autopilot is on.
Flaps up when safe. Thrust reduction.
Copy that. Speed check, flaps coming up.
Roger, I'll turn the brake fan off. We're going to leave the gear down still for a little while.
The warning has disappeared.
Yeah, confirmed. Still going to leave it down. We'll really cool them down because they're at 275 degrees Celsius right now. That's quite a bit, isn't it?
Do you want me to do a managed speed, say for 240 knots?
No, it's the departures are 210 limited departure.
I'm showing our limit at 250, so.
Are you? What, at this second in time? I've got 210.
Yes.
Well, mine's showing 210. I got a magenta speed of 210 because it's
Yeah, mine's showing 250, but okay, you're in control anyway, so.
Okay, we'll stick with that for now. Can I just get the after departure checklist, please?
Have you done the manual heading yourself?
Manual heading? No, I'm on a departure. Mine's following the departure here.
Is it still following it for you?
Yeah, I'm still on it.
Okay, mine was just weird. Mine had manual heading.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the after takeoff checklist. APU leads.
Check off.
APU master.
Check off.
Engine mode selector.
It's normal. Oh, shadows are off.
Anti-us.
Maintain off.
Seatbelts.
Keep them on for now.
Barrow reference.
All set standard now.
Standard set. After takeoff checklist complete.
Thank you. We'll have gear up.
Gears coming up.
Roger. You didn't do the. Well, there you go. It's alright. It's all good now. Oh, we're flying now.
Gears up. Lights off.
Thanks. Is yours still on track at least?
Yeah, mine's on track.
Okay. Oh, so
Well,
just...
I'm point 1 to the left.
Yeah,
Point 2,
2.
but...
Yeah, mine's on our left turn now to Romeo 264 India.
Yep.
Okay. Don't know what happened there. Why yours had a manual turn, I don't know. At least we're still on point. I got 300 miles distance to go.
Copy.
I do like the cockpit shadows. That's quite cool.
It does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Right, now where's our buddy who's approaching?
He's coming now south of the islands.
Okay. Oh, there he is. Oh, there's someone... Oh, he's much below us because we're climbing. You see him?
Yeah.
Which direction is he travelling though? Can't tell. We're too high to care at the minute though. See if we can see him out the window.
I won't be able to see him from the right hand side.
Oh, okay.
He should be off to your left.
No, he's over. I've got someone over to the right along our departure. He's too low now though. I ain't got him. Landing lights. Are they already on?
Off.
Oh, okay, cool. Seatbelt signs can go off now.
Set. Give me a second. I'm just going to quickly get my charger for the iPad so I can continue using it and charge it.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm back.
Right, do you want to take control, dude? I've just got to pop something down to Curse. I'll be back in about a minute.
I have control.
Captain on deck.
Back.
Oh, at least we know the aircraft won't let you take off if you can't take off.
Done its job then, hasn't it?
Yeah. There, 200 miles. So our diversion airfield. I mean, if you had a diversion airfield at 200 miles, look how many airfields you choose from.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think 200 miles is more than enough as a diversion fuel. It's when you start flying the 321 fully loaded, going 2,000 plus miles. That's when you start having to look, can I actually make it, and can I actually divert if I had to? Because I think I've flown a 320 before. I think it's to Sharm el Sheikh, or one of the ones that's like 5.5, nearly 6 hour flights, and you can make it full fuel. Keeps you you're still under max takeoff weight, I believe, but full fuel you need, and then you only make it with about 3.5 ton of fuel left on board, depending on wind.
Yeah, exactly.
So you still make it with plenty on board, but if you're going to divert, you have to divert early rather than last minute. It's like one landing attempt. If you can't do it, you go somewhere else because you've got to fly there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I feel at home in this cockpit. My VAS usage is a lot better. I've got 1700 left.
Yeah, you got about the same as me.
Yeah, what I'm going to do, for the next flight, I will turn off SLI, because I think the game just generally performs better on one graphics card, rather than trying to alternately render the frames on different graphics cards.
Fair enough.
It won't change the VAS at all, but it might help with not frame rates either. It will literally just change the smoothness in general of the game. Because, well, if you watch this stream when I upload it, you'll see later, when we're on the ground, you can hear it in the sound that it's micro stuttering. It stopped it.
Okay.
It stopped it now, but that's because we're so high that it's not actually loading anything. Getting over 100. Well, between what's the lowest I'm seeing? 38, and the highest I'm seeing is over 100 frames. So frames aren't an issue. VAS isn't an issue. What's the next leg after this?
I don't know.
Just gonna look now. Can't be many more to this tour. Next leg is to LICC. See if I can find scenery for it. I might have some already. Where is LI? It's Italy, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me looking my Italy folder. If not, we'll have to Google some.
I don't know.
You don't have any, no?
No.
Okay, I'll Google it now.
Just to grab a packet, Chris, quickly. Be right back.
Right.
I'm back.
I've sent you a link to some freeware.
Cheers, buddy.
Happy. Fuel on board is estimated at 5 tons, so yeah, more than I'm happy with that. 11:47 I've got in cockpit. I've got 11:14:43.
I've got 11:15, 54, 55.
We're about a minute out. Don't really know how to sync it up great, except from sync it up on start, and that's about it. Optimum's actually 385, but I don't see much point in climbing to that, do you?
No, there's no point at all.
So by the time we get to it, we'll start a descent again. Basically done a big curve with a flyer. I got the engines consuming slightly different amounts of fuel. You got that as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's built into the aircraft. It changes which engine it is. It always varies slightly, just like in real world it might. Oof, outside air temperature -48. Nice cozy 21 degrees in here though.
Oh yeah. I'll set it so it's nice and cozy for everyone.
Cool. Oh, have you set it, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
All the way down, and it's normally between 4 clicks or 6.
Okay. So the way I see the approach is straight line, then a left onto an arc, a right onto the fix, and then it's the RNAV approach in.
Yeah.
The RNAV approach does have a descent profile, which it will follow. Just double check it is set right though. So from Direx, Kilo Romeo 601 should be 2900, which is set. Kilo Romeo 600 should be 1700, which is set, and it descends in from there.
Yep.
I've got your minimum on the chart as 770.
Correct.
What's the airfield elevation?
6 feet.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, we're flying to Corfu, the one that we've installed and we're struggling to get working. That I loaded about 4 times to figure it out. I'll be looking at that hill on the right as we come in. It might be the angle we're looking at, maybe makes the hill disappear before. Find out, won't we?
Oh yeah.
There you go, got us at cruise.
Nice.
That's when you start to get a bit of your fuel flow back. Okay, I'm going to make some lunch quick and a cup of tea. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, copy, mate.
was trying to be quick enough to get back.
Yeah, you weren't quick enough there, buddy, I'm afraid.
How much did I miss it by?
Only a couple of minutes.
A lot shorter than I thought. Do you want checklist?
Please.
Descent preparation is landing information.
Has been received.
Altimeter?
Remains standard for now. Upon transition altitude, it will be 1013.
Roger. FMGS?
Is set for landing.
Radio nav.
Is set.
Approach and landing brief.
We'll be taking the RNAV approach to runway 35. We will be following the Vardy 1 Tango arrival, which we are following as we speak, onto directs, and from directs then we'll be following the RNAV approach to runway 35. Upon visual of the runway, I will discontinue the autopilot and fly manually.
Okay. RNAV approach, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. Information for you, just check the weather. 140 at 6 knots.
Fine.
So it will be tailwind component of less than 5 knots. Unless you want to switch to the other runway, 17, but
6 knots is plenty.
okay. Actually, no, there's no arrival from our current location to runway 7, and there's a big whacking hill on the approach at 3,300 feet. So
Yeah, I'm happy to continue as we are.
cool. You want terrain radar on?
No, we're alright for now.
Okay. Weather radar?
Check if you want.
Hang on. Which one's on? Oh, it's 1 in it. Or 2.
One to on and you need to go to manual.
Okay. Hang on. Show weather and turbulence on it. There we go. Automatic is fine. It calculates. It shows you your flight path. I'm eating some questionable pate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes alright, but it's been open 4 days rather than 2 days. Be alright, it's been in the fridge.
Still better than the rations food, eh?
Yeah. Find out about the Friday yet?
No, I should find out tomorrow.
Okay. That'd just be a lot easier. Thing is, it's you might as well drive to my house because you're gonna have to. It's down in Southampton area, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you drive across to me, we can drive there together.
How far Southampton from you? Otherwise?
Hour and a half.
Yeah, it's about the same for me.
Oh, okay.
But there's no harm in me doing that anyway,
we
because
could
I can transport some car, can't I? Some equipment if you need me to.
Caution, aircraft 20 miles, closing on altitude.
Yeah, East London will descending.
But not from Briefly. Oh, here he is. It's a 738. We might see him actually. As long as we've got 1,000 feet by the time we're at 5 miles.
Yeah, we should easily.
Yeah. See if we see him. Should be able to see him relatively easily. On the left, wouldn't it?
Yep. We're looking up
There
for
he
him.
is. I have him just shooting by in my window, left window.
Copy.
Not close enough to see his paint scheme.
Yep, visual. What's your plan? Is you flying the next leg after this, or are you going out shopping someplace?
I'm going to fly, I'll ask, but I'll fly the next leg today anyway. Well, the next couple of legs. I'm going to close the sim to install the scenery and switch to single graphics card.
Yeah, I'll do the same too.
It doesn't take that long to start up, to be honest. From clicking it open to actually being loaded in is about 2 minutes. Good old SSDs.
Oh yeah.
To be honest, even on this default terrain, it's not actually that bad around here. It's quite good.
Yeah, exactly.
Should have a look at our brakes. Should have cooled down a lot by now. Yeah, there you go. They're right down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can see over a long flight how you could have a fuel imbalance occur. Because over this flight, we've got a fuel imbalance of 120 kilos, which doesn't make that much difference. But over a longer flight, you can see how it'd happen.
Oh yeah.
But we'll leave crossfeed. Have we got crossfeed on? Oh no, you actually have to switch it up. If I switch it on, that should the crossfeed's all tanks, and it should even it out as it goes, I think. There you go, crossfeed's open. I've got us coming up to the arc now.
Can we have landing lights on, please?
Yep. On.
Yep. Have we set the weather up yet?
Not yet, no. Do you want me to do that?
Yes, please. I can give you the figures. QNH is 1012.
Set.
Temperature's 28 degrees.
Oof. Set.
Winds 1407 knots.
Stand by on that. Runway 35, yeah?
Yes.
Winds 170.
1407.
Oh, sorry, 140 at 7. That's a tailwind component of 6.1 knots, crosswind of 3.5 knots. You happy?
Happy.
Okay. QNH.
1012.
Sorry, trans altitude.
5,000 feet.
Set. And decision.
770.
Set. Give us a VAP of 132.
Thank you. Can I have low brakes and spoilers arms, please?
Do you want the approach checklist, maybe?
Can have the approach checklist, yeah.
Okay, MCDU.
Set.
Anti-ice.
As required.
Speed brakes.
Arms as needed.
Nav accuracy.
High.
Bar reference.
We'll go to 1012.
Set.
Set.
Landing lights.
Are on.
Cabin sign.
Are on.
Cabin.
Is secured for landing.
Engine mode selector.
As required.
Landing data.
As reviewed.
Nav display.
Is on arc 10 degrees.
Radio nav.
10 miles. Checked.
Approach phase I'm activating.
Copy.
Approach checklist complete.
Thank you. Have manual speed 210 for now.
210 selected now.
Thank you, and enable flaps 1, please.
Flaps 1 coming down. It's selected speed, by the way. Managed and selected.
I said manual speed, did I not?
Yeah, managed and selected. Selected speed is what I've currently got. Managed is when the aircraft manages it.
Okay, whatever.
Approach button not required. Autopilot.
We'll leave on for now.
Flaps 1 is set. ILS capture not applicable. Flaps 2 not yet.
Not yet.
I think we're at the stage where I can't go any further
Cool.
until we're at flaps 2 or landing gear down. Caution, Aircraft. I'll take over comms, hang on.
Let's slow to 180 as well when able.
Slowing to 180. Switching comms to VHF1 and 122.8 my time.
Copy, I'll put myself out of my 1228.
Yeah.
There you go. That must be that Speedbird 90126 in front of us.
Yeah, it must be. We'll just report finals.
Copy. There you go, he said he's 7 DME. We're fine, we've got plenty of space. Flaps 2 when able, please.
Set. Do you want to slow down just to create spacing so he can get off?
2,500.
He shouldn't have issues because the turn off is down at the end anyway, isn't it, of the runway?
2,500.
Oh yeah, we're coming in that way. Yeah, should be alright then.
I'm happy we've got 5 miles separation anyway, so past that anyway. Can 160 knots now, geared down flaps 3 when able.
160 knots set. Gears coming down. Speed check flaps 3. So that's flaps 2. For the checklist, flaps 2 set. Landing gears down. ECAM wheel page is set.
Check.
Taxi lights.
On.
Turn off lights.
On.
Flaps 3.
We can have flaps 4 now.
Okay, flaps 4. Ground spoilers.
Arms
Auto throttle.
is set on.
Go around altitude.
Selected.
Final checklist complete.
Thank you. Go manual.
What? Do you want the speed set?
Yeah, you can do now.
Set for V up.
Thank you.
It's nice scenery on the left, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Well, just in general it looks awesome. You should definitely put your reflections on, you'll see. It's nice. Or did you?
No, reflections are off.
Oh, okay.
What, from the waters you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're off.
Okay.
100 above.
What auto brakes do you want? Sorry, medium.
Low,
Minimum.
please.
Low set.
Continuing.
Roger. Low set. Auto brakes isn't actually on this list. Where's that come up?
We've had this issue before, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh no, there it is. ECAM wheel page. When you're checking that, you should put your auto brakes on.
Roger.
500.
Just caution, ground speed's quite high due to tailwind.
Yeah.
400. $300.
Oh, I can see the hill on the right now. Maybe it's the angle we were looking at.
700.
So I'm going to see if it disappears as we go past it.
100. 70.
Right, still there.
60. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
Looks fine. Gear on. Reversers set. Oh, I'm blacking out. I just blacked out.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, because I'm pulling 8G or something. Hang on. That was weird. It'll recover in a sec. Yeah, I'm blacked out right now. I need to turn GFX off because it messes with it. Yeah, I can't do anything for you right now, sorry.
That's alright. How long are you blacked out for?
Oh no, I'm no longer blacked out, but I have your wheels under the ground. Or my wheels under the ground, that's weird.
Weird.
Still blacked out in the cockpit.
I'm vacating now anyway.
Right, I literally can't do anything for you because I'm out. Right,
Your pilot slides.
Yeah, like 8G constant. Something's definitely happening here because you're clearly on the ground on yours, but on mine, even the buildings look half sunk. So I'm wondering
Really?
if I need to rerun Vector maybe. Oh, although the British Airways for me appears on the actual pan to me. Where are you going? Okay.
To the gate?
Good gate. I ain't got any gates, but okay.
Well, stand so.
Alright. Yeah, I got buildings sunk on the pan as well, so there's something there. It's different. We'll see when I reload. Did you say you reran your vector?
Yes, I did.
I wonder if it got rid of that file that I saw. That I thought didn't make a difference. Still blacked out in the cockpit here because I think it's because I'm underground on yours, so it's like bumping me. It doesn't know what to do. Do you give me control if you can? See if it then puts us on top of the tarmac. I've got my throttle idle. Don't know if it's going to happen bad. There you go.
Yeah, control.
You see? What does yours look like now?
Yeah, for me, we're raised. It's above the ground.
Right.
But the British Airways Airbus is showing on the ground for me.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Perhaps
Yeah.
we both have set our vectors.
Yeah. We'll just make sure our vectors are exactly the same in a minute. Do you want to just shut down here and we'll file? I don't even know if we're at. I can't see a gate, to be honest.
No, because the marshal's in front of me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, let me do it.
Oh, so it's not a gate, it's an open pan, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to see some traffic.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I've just changed something in the scenery library stuff that helps.
Flying pilot.
Okay. Yeah, still underground. Okay. Oh, I got a negative landing rate, 219.
Did you?
Yeah.
I think that's the same as mine, standby.
Oh, nice.